Men over 60, eat these 3 fruits daily to stop nighttime urination for good. Are you a man over 60 who's tired of waking up 2, 3, even 4 times a night just to go to the bathroom? You're not alone, and you don't have to live like this. Today, we're diving into something incredibly simple, natural, and delicious. 3 powerful fruits that you can eat daily to finally put an end to frequent urination at night, also known as nocturia. And the best part? These fruits not only support your bladder and prostate, but they'll help you sleep better, feel more energized during the day, and take back control of your nights. Let's get into it. Number 1, watermelon. Let's talk about one of the most surprising and delicious remedies for frequent urination at night: watermelon. Yes, you heard that right. That sweet, juicy fruit you probably associate with picnics and summer cookouts might just be your secret weapon for a better night's sleep. Now, I know what you're thinking. Watermelon? Isn't that just sugar and water? Not quite. There's a lot more to this fruit than meets the eye. Especially if you're a man over 60, watermelon can offer real, natural support for your bladder, prostate, and overall urinary health. Let's break it down together, because once you understand how watermelon works inside your body, you'll never look at it the same way again. First off, watermelon is made up of about 92% water, which makes it incredibly hydrating. And believe it or not, hydration plays a huge role in how often you get up at night to pee. You might think drinking less water during the day would help cut back those nighttime bathroom visits, but actually, it often does the opposite. When you don't drink enough fluids throughout the day, your body tries to hold on to water and flush out waste later, like when you're finally trying to sleep. That's why you may wake up 2 or 3 times a night with a full bladder, even though you barely drank anything before bed. Watermelon helps break that cycle. Eating a portion of watermelon during the day, not at night, provides gentle hydration, helping your kidneys and bladder do their job when you're awake, so your body doesn't play catch-up in the middle of the night. But hydration is just the beginning. Let's talk about a powerful compound found in watermelon called citrulline. Citrulline is an amino acid that your body converts into another compound called arginine. Arginine then helps produce nitric oxide, which improves blood flow and relaxes blood vessels. So what does that mean for your bladder? Better blood flow means your kidneys and bladder get more oxygen and nutrients, allowing them to function more efficiently. That's important, especially as we age, because our circulation naturally slows down, and that can affect everything from digestion to urination. When your bladder gets proper blood flow, it can contract and relax more effectively. This allows your bladder to empty more completely during the day, so there's less leftover urine building pressure at night. And for men over 60, that's a game changer. Now let's not forget about the prostate. An enlarged prostate is one of the most common reasons men wake up multiple times at night to pee. It presses on the urethra and makes it harder to fully empty the bladder, leading to frequent urges, even when there's only a little urine inside. Here's where watermelon helps again. It's packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant. Lycopene is best known for its role in supporting prostate health. In fact, watermelon is one of the best natural sources of lycopene. Yes, even better than raw tomatoes. Studies show that lycopene can help reduce prostate inflammation, slow down the growth of prostate tissue, and improve urinary flow. So by eating watermelon, you're not just refreshing your body, you're actively helping your prostate function better, which can lead to fewer nighttime interruptions. And you know what else lycopene does? It fights oxidative stress throughout your urinary system. That means less irritation in your bladder walls, fewer spasms, and a calmer, more controlled urinary rhythm overall. Let me give you a simple way to work watermelon into your daily routine. Aim to have a bowl of watermelon, about 1 to 2 cups, in the morning, or with lunch. That timing is important. You don't want to eat watermelon in the evening because, as hydrating as it is, the extra fluid close to bedtime could still trigger urination at night. So keep it earlier in the day. And here's a little bonus for you. Don't throw away the seeds. Most people toss them without a second thought, but roasted watermelon seeds are actually a rich source of magnesium and zinc. Magnesium helps with muscle control, including the muscles of your bladder. Zinc supports prostate health and hormone balance, which is crucial for men, especially after 60. If you're feeling a bit adventurous, you can roast the seeds at home and enjoy a small handful in the afternoon. They taste nutty and give your bladder and prostate even more of what they need to stay strong and steady. Here's something else to consider. Watermelon is low in calories, has no fat, and is naturally sweet. That makes it a smart snack if you're trying to manage your weight or blood sugar, both of which can influence urinary health too. Carrying extra weight, especially around the belly, can increase pressure on the bladder and worsen symptoms of nocturia. Watermelon can satisfy your sweet tooth without loading you up with processed sugars that cause inflammation and irritation. So to recap, all packed into one humble fruit, you're getting gentle hydration to support healthy daytime urination, citrulline to improve blood flow to your bladder and kidneys, lycopene to reduce prostate inflammation and improve flow, natural support for your body's detox system, plus a sweet, juicy treat that makes you feel refreshed, not restricted. Pretty impressive, right? So, if you're a man over 60 and tired of constantly waking up at night to use the bathroom, try making watermelon a regular part of your day. Not as a gimmick, not as a fad, but as a consistent habit, because your bladder and your prostate need care, not just treatment. Let your food work for you. Let watermelon be part of the reason you finally sleep through the night and wake up feeling rested instead of restless. Number 2, cherries. Let's talk about a tiny fruit that packs a huge punch when it comes to helping men over 60 get better sleep by eliminating frequent urination at night. And that fruit is cherries. Now don't let their small size fool you. These bright red little gems are doing some serious heavy lifting inside your body. If you've been waking up multiple times each night to pee, struggling to fall back asleep, or just feeling drained during the day because of poor rest, cherries might be the simple, natural solution you've been missing. Let me explain why. First, cherries, especially tart cherries, are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin. You've probably heard of melatonin before. It's the hormone your body produces to regulate your sleep-wake cycle. But here's the thing. As you get older, your body starts producing less and less melatonin. That's one reason why many older adults struggle with getting deep, uninterrupted sleep. And when you're dealing with nocturia, waking up multiple times a night to urinate, your sleep is already getting fragmented. Add low melatonin into the mix, and your body never really gets a chance to fall into that restful, healing sleep that helps you wake up feeling energized. This is where cherries step in. By eating cherries, especially a small bowl or a glass of tart cherry juice in the evening, you're naturally giving your body a gentle melatonin boost. And when your body has enough melatonin, it helps you stay asleep longer and fall back asleep more easily after waking. So, even if you do need to get up once during the night, you're not tossing and turning for hours trying to fall back asleep. But melatonin is just the start. Cherries are also loaded with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, especially a group called anthocyanins. These are what give cherries their rich, red color and their powerful healing abilities. When you eat cherries regularly, these antioxidants work to calm inflammation throughout your urinary tract. That includes your bladder, kidneys, and prostate. all of which can contribute to those constant nighttime urges to pee. For men over 60, the prostate often becomes a major factor in nighttime urination. A swollen or inflamed prostate presses against the bladder, making it harder to fully empty it during the day. That leftover urine builds pressure at night, and boom, suddenly you're awake again at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling. But here's the beautiful part. Cherries have been shown to support prostate health too. Their anti-inflammatory effects may help ease swelling in the prostate, improving urinary flow and helping you empty your bladder more completely before bedtime. That means less pressure during the night and fewer trips to the bathroom. Plus, cherries also contain potassium, a key mineral that helps balance sodium levels and control fluid retention in the body. When your potassium levels are healthy, your kidneys don't need to work overtime at night to get rid of excess fluid. Instead, they do most of their flushing during the day, just like they're supposed to. Let me give you a practical way to enjoy cherries for nocturia relief. If you can find fresh tart cherries, fantastic. Have a small bowl of them in the evening, maybe after dinner. But if they're out of season or hard to find in your area, no problem. You can still get the same benefits from unsweetened tart cherry juice. Just make sure it's 100% pure juice with no added sugars or artificial flavors. A small glass, about 4 to 6 ounces, about an hour before bed is all you need. You're not chugging a big cup of liquid that'll make things worse. You're simply giving your body just enough to benefit from the melatonin and anti-inflammatory support without overloading your bladder. And if you're worried about sugar or carbs, dried cherries are another option, but keep the portion small. A tablespoon or 2 of dried tart cherries as a bedtime snack can still deliver those helpful compounds, especially when paired with a protein like almonds or a slice of cheese to slow the sugar absorption. Now, let's talk results. Most people don't expect something so simple to actually work. But once they start incorporating cherries into their daily routine, especially in the evening, the feedback is often the same. I'm finally sleeping through the night. It doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent use, say a couple of weeks, you may notice a major difference in how often you wake up to pee, how deeply you sleep, and how rested you feel in the morning. Cherries help your body get ahead of the problem rather than just reacting to it. And it's not just about urination, it's about quality of life. When you start sleeping better, you think more clearly, you have more energy, your mood improves, and your body finally gets the rest it needs to heal and restore itself. So if you're a man over 60, struggling with frequent nighttime urination, and you're tired of restless nights, consider making cherries a small but powerful part of your evening routine. They're sweet, they're natural, and they just might be the key to unlocking deeper sleep and calmer nights. Number 3, blueberries. All right, let's talk about one of the most powerful and delicious fruits you can eat daily to finally say goodbye to frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. If you're a man over 60 and you're tired of waking up 2 or 3 times a night just to pee, you'll definitely want to hear this. The fruit I'm talking about is the blueberry. Yet, that tiny little berry that's often sprinkled on oatmeal or tossed into smoothies is actually a bladder-boosting, prostate-supporting powerhouse. And when you learn what it does inside your body, you'll realize it's not just a fruit. It's a natural remedy hiding in plain sight. Let's get into it. First, we've got to talk about something called proanthocyanidins. Sounds like a mouthful, I know, but these compounds are what give blueberries their rich blue color, and they also give them the ability to fight off bacteria and reduce inflammation in your urinary tract. Now, why is that important? Because one hidden reason for frequent urination, especially at night, is low-level bladder irritation. It might not be a full-blown infection, but even a mild irritation can make your bladder feel full when it's not. triggering those annoying urges at all hours. Blueberries are one of the best fruits for gently soothing your urinary tract. They help prevent bacteria from sticking to the bladder wall, which lowers your risk of UTIs, urinary tract infections, which are more common in older adults than you might think. Even for men, who tend to get fewer UTIs than women, a hidden infection or inflammation in the urinary tract can lead to nocturia, that all too familiar pattern of waking up every couple of hours to urinate. Blueberries also support the health of the bladder lining itself. Think of the inside of your bladder like a smooth, flexible balloon. When it gets inflamed, that lining becomes irritated and overreactive, kind of like an alarm system that goes off even when there's no real emergency. Blueberries help calm that alarm system down. Thanks to their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, they reduce the reactivity of the bladder lining, helping it hold urine for longer periods, especially during the night. Now, let's talk about the prostate, because this is a big one for men over 60. As we age, the prostate tends to enlarge, and when that happens, it can press against the urethra, the little tube that allows urine to leave the body. This pressure makes it harder to fully empty the bladder, which leads to, you guessed it, more frequent urges to pee, especially when you're lying down at night. Blueberries contain compounds that are shown to support prostate health, helping to manage inflammation and oxidative stress in that area. They're rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, and manganese, all of which play a role in reducing swelling and improving tissue repair. And here's something fascinating. Blueberries may also help regulate blood sugar and insulin levels. You might be wondering, what does that have to do with urination? A lot, actually. When your blood sugar is too high, something that can happen more often in older adults, especially those with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, it causes your kidneys to work overtime to get rid of the excess glucose. That means you'll urinate more, and unfortunately, a lot of that extra urination happens at night. By eating blueberries regularly, you can help stabilize your blood sugar naturally. This takes pressure off your kidneys and helps reduce the volume of urine your body produces at night. Let's pause and take a breath here. That's a lot of power packed into one tiny berry, right? So how do you actually include blueberries in your daily routine? It's super easy. All you need is a small handful a day, about half a cup. You can toss them into your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them on their own as a midday snack. You can also enjoy frozen blueberries, which are just as nutritious as fresh ones and often more affordable. They're picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen to preserve all those beneficial compounds. And if you're looking for something more concentrated, unsweetened blueberry juice or a blueberry extract supplement can also provide support. Just make sure there's no added sugar or artificial ingredients. Now, when it comes to timing, blueberries can be eaten any time of day, but there's something special about having them in the morning. Why? Because their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects can work throughout the day to help regulate your bladder and reduce inflammation well before bedtime. Eating them earlier also means your body isn't processing their natural sugars too close to sleep, which keeps your nighttime routine light and easy on your bladder. So, to recap, why are blueberries such a smart daily choice for men over 60 who want to eliminate frequent urination at night? Because they help prevent urinary tract irritation and infections, soothe and strengthen the bladder lining, support prostate health and reduce pressure on the bladder, regulate blood sugar to reduce nighttime urine production, are rich in antioxidants that fight inflammation throughout the urinary system. It's like getting a full-body defense system in just a few bites of fruit. And here's the best part. They taste great. There's no bitter aftertaste, no weird texture, no hard-to-swallow pills. Just pure, natural nutrition that fits right into your everyday meals. So if you're serious about taking control of your nighttime bathroom habits, don't overlook the power of blueberries. Small, simple, and seriously effective, they just might be your new favorite habit. Summary. So there you have it. Watermelon, cherries, and blueberries. 3 fruits that are not only delicious, but deeply healing. Whether it's the hydrating power of watermelon, the melatonin-rich magic of cherries, or the anti-inflammatory strength of blueberries, each one brings something unique to the table. And they all work together to calm your bladder, support your prostate, and help you finally sleep through the night. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your life or rely on medications with side effects. Sometimes the best solutions are the simplest ones. Nature's medicine, right on your plate. Start small. Add just one of these fruits to your daily routine. Stay consistent, and watch what happens. You've got this, and your body is capable of healing. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more natural health tips made just for you.